इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
A very good afternoon to all the dear friends. Warm welcome to our Business Opportunity with Chai webinar series. This is a launch pad of the big business opportunity which today Franchise India team is launching for all of you. It's a 45-minute session which is divided into 2 parts. First, we'll take you through the correct and the complete understanding with the help of the presentation from leadership team from the brand side. Then we'll move towards a panel discussion. During our panel discussion, we would love to take all your queries, requesting all of you to extensively use your question and answer box to share your suggestion and feedback. We welcome management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am, both hosting this particular webinar. And the business opportunity which is launched through this particular platform is Lotto. They are the manufacturer, retailer, and the distributor brand of sports, footwear, accessories, and clothing. Lotto is an international sportswear brand that has been in business of manufacturing, retailing, distribution of sportswears, accessories, and clothing since 1995. Today, Lotto has a countrywide network of exclusive and multi-brand stores spread across 100 cities with over 4 lakh of premium retail space in India. But to talk about this business opportunity and how you can become a partner with them, it is our privilege to welcome Mr. Singh, who will talk about this business opportunity. I also welcome and invite my colleague, Mr. Varun Singh, who is leading this particular brand from the franchising point of view from Franchise India side. So thank you so much, Mr. Singh, for joining in today. May we request to start with the presentation and what kind of the information and the offer you have in your bag for all of us. So over to you, Mr. Singh.
So just I added first of all the Lotto. It's our Lotto headquarters in Italia. Okay, so it started by in Italy 1939. Okay, and Lotto made is a sports footwear manufacturer starting in 1973, and we are having a headquarters in Italy now. Screen visible now?
Great, sir. Good.
Okay.
Perfectly visible.
Okay. So first of all, I just say we started Lotto. The first EBO store that was in a Spice Mall, Noida. It was on a 2005. The first Lotto we opened there. So currently we are running nowadays 60 stores across India. So we have a presence in across North, East, West, and recently we just opened a store in South India also. That is in nearby Visakhapatnam. So total count of 60 stores right now across India stores. Okay, so starting the PPT now. And secondly, we are the partner of Mantra, Walmart, Flipkart, Amazon. They will be selling online sale business from there. So it's our expansion plan. So there's a phase 1 and phase 2. And a phase 1, we are entering Gujarat, UP, Punjab, Himachal. And phase 2, we are trying to enter in Goa, Maharashtra, MP, and we are right now we are majorly focused in South India also, like because there is a huge potential in across North India. We have a Lotto stores, but in non-South India we don't have any presence now. We recently just opened a one store that is nearby Visakhapatnam. It's a footwear. It's some couple of models of our footwear. It's a apparel snapshot. It's an accessory snapshot. We have a very good, very smart backpacks in the store, caps. It's a product innovation technologies. It's our in-house technology Breeze Light that we use in socks. In socks means कि जो shoes के अंदर हमारा जो insole होता है उसके अंदर Breeze Light का technology है. It's more for comfort. It's a financial terms. We offering a 27% margin up to 4 stores, and then increase 5 to 9 stores. We are offering at 29%. If the franchisee open at 10 plus stores, we are offering 30% margin. It's our store pictures, how we are displaying in the store, our VM part. It's our new store opening concepts. When we open any new stores, we prepare like this way. We are putting a balloons there. We are inviting someone over there, cutting the ribbon also. It's the technologies through QR code shopping, and we have a couple of portals also. There we can buy a Lotto stores, Lotto products. Sorry, it's a marketing support. We are advertising in the newspaper. Secondly, we are promoting through social channels, and we are through malls में जहाँ जहाँ पे हमें branding का space मिलता है, we are adding that part also. Is a marketing support, like we are sponsoring our कोई game sponsors किया, we sponsoring gyms, the social media page. And we are selling it's a SSIPL basically, because Lotto is a part of SSIPL. In SSIPL we have a Nike, Levi's, Sports Stations, and in plus SSIPL is a manufacturing unit also. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. And friends, I'll request all of you, if you have any questions, please use the Q&A box. As usual, I see a lot of hands being raised time to time. And I'll be able to take questions only from the Q&A. So मैं request करूँगी सब लोगों को, if you can go on the Q&A, जो भी आपके questions हैं, आप type कीजिए. And I will also request if you can mention the city, जिस city में आपका interest है खोलने के लिए. And दूसरा, अगर आपके पास कोई already location है जहाँ पे आपको लगता है ये opportunity हम place कर सकते हैं, please mention that, and we'll take all these questions real time with Mr. Sharanjit Singh.
And secondly, I want to say one thing more, because if you talk about a Lotto is basically a mass product. It's a very economical, and I should say it's a future realistic footwear brand. If anybody want to wear a brand, you want to buy any good brand, good comfortable shoes or apparel, you should go for Lotto. Even I should say, आ गया Lotto, छा गया Lotto.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Singh. Friends, I see your questions. आप लिखते रहिए, मैं आपके सारे questions लूंगी. अपनी city बताइए. And जैसे Mr. Singh ने बताया, they are a part of SSIPL group, and they also have many other brands. जैसे Sports Station है, which we launched couple of days back. उसकी भी franchisee हम देख रहे हैं, which is a part of the group, and they have multi brands like Puma, Skechers, Reebok. ये सारे multi brand outlet format hai. So sticking to Lotto, this is a company, Lotto Sport Italia, and it's a major name in the international sports industry, which was established nearly 50 years back. It's a 50-year-old brand, and today the brand has a very big recognition across, more than 110 plus countries across the world. And this is a brand which also endorses the best athletes in the sport ecosystem that I would say the world would have known, including some of the major names like, Luca Toni, David Ferrer, Kevin Anderson. These are some of the, I would say, sports celebrities which are, very closely endorsed by Lotto, and they have a very big presence, well penetrated brand. Especially they have presence in 14 states, including Assam. And I was seeing the list of cities, including smaller locations like Tinsukia. So, and जैसे Mr. Singh ने बताया, it's a mass brand, so it's a value brand, and even locations tier 2, tier 3 locations would be a very good fitment for a business like this. So Assam, Delhi, Haryana, they have outlets. Himachal Pradesh में इनके locations हैं. J&K is where they're currently present. Karnataka also a lot of tier 2 locations they have presence in. MP में presence है, Manipur है, Punjab है, Rajasthan है, Tamil Nadu, UP, Uttarakhand, West Bengal. So they're currently present in all these states, which are 14 odd states, and they also have omni-channel presence online, अपने platform के through, physical stores के through, and their product is also there in platforms like Myntra, Amazon. So they have an omni-channel presence, and they want to create a very strong hold by penetrating in markets, as we saw in the rollout, which is phase 1 and phase 2. कुछ states हैं जहाँ पे और cluster create करना चाहते हैं. And as you see the I would say strategy of the company, they follow cluster led approach, जहाँ पे एक cluster में बहुत सारे units हम create करते हैं, so that the market is completely served. So Mr. Singh, just to start off with, अगर हम business model के ऊपर थोड़ा बहुत extend कर सकें, क्या हमारा format है, क्या उसमें investment जाता है, and I think you went through that slide, but थोड़ा सा quick था, अगर हम थोड़ा डिटेल में समझा पाए हमारा investment area हमारा क्या है, product mix हमारा क्या है, so that would be helpful.
So we are opening core 4 store, franchisee owned, franchisee operated stores, and there's a commercial part. There's a 15 lakh rupees security, which is
15.
Yeah, 15 lakh, 15. Okay. And which is 100% refundable.
Okay.
Any franchisee want to wind up business, I want to have a store, he want to return back security, that we are returning 100%, no deduction. Okay, and plus there is a capex cost approximately 7 to 8 lakh rupees. For that is the interior part. Okay, and plus you can take a 1 or 2 lakh rupees for landed security. If I'll talk about the total investment, that is approximately 25 to 26 lakh rupees.
Okay, and इसमें हमारा area तकरीबन कितना रहेगा store का? How big is the area?
It's approximately minimum 800.
800 square feet का है इसमें हमारा space. Okay. So majorly हमारे 3 component है, and जो stock है, anything on the stock which they need to invest? Yes,
no. For a brand support, so it's a part of financially like capex cost or security and land security. For a brand support, we are offering 100% support in the stock. There is no investment in stock.
And that's very big, friends. I have not seen many companies. So सबसे बड़ा risk क्या होता है किसी भी investor का, franchisee का, stock क्या पड़ा रहेगा, नहीं बिकेगा, what happens to the stock? आपने सिर्फ 15 लाख का एक सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट है जो कंपनी आपसे लेती है, जो एट द एंड ऑफ द टर्म, जो भी आपका पीरियड है 5 साल का, व्हिच आई एम अज्यूमिंग इज द एग्रीमेंट टर्म, उसके बाद वो आपको सिक्योरिटी आपको रिफंड हो जाती है. उस सिक्योरिटी के अगेंस्ट द कंपनी विल कीप सप्लाइंग यू द स्टॉक. एंड इसमें जो आपका
so initially when we open any store, so we added a 50-60 lakh rupees of value of stock and MRP. So if stores perform very well, for example, we took projection approximately 6 lakh or 7 lakh rupees, and accordingly that we are putting a stock 50-60 lakh rupees. So that business increased 7 lakhs to 12 lakh rupees. So we increase the stock value also.
Correct.
So ratherly in open, we added 50-60 lakh rupees of stock, so we can go up to 1.5 CR or 1 CR also. It depends on the business. And the positive part of that, and there is no incremental in a security. Whatever is security, that is a one-time deposit. That's it.
And this is very important to understand and also make a note. The company is not taking any amount against inventory. आपको inventory के ऊपर investment नहीं करनी है. The only investment you have to do is basic capex. And अगर आप capex का भी cost देखेंगे, बहुत ही minimal है, 7-8 लाख रुपए है, जो 800 square feet में तकरीबन आपका 1000 रुपए per square feet के हिसाब से आपका interior का cost आता है. And where the company will give you all the specifications, vendors, उनके through आप local contractor को hire करके करा सकते हैं. And दूसरा आपका 15 लाख का security deposit है, जो आपको आपके term के बाद आपको मिल जाता है. So I would say this is almost 0%, risk on
and there is another part also. And after the stock, so we are supporting to franchisee in the part of fixtures also.
Okay.
Fixtures, cash counters, seats, hangers is all provided by a company.
And उसका कितना value हो जाता है, Mr. Singh जी, जो भी आप?
That is approx 4 to 5 lakh rupees.
तो 4 से 5 लाख का जो investment है वो आप भी करते हैं?
Company. Yes.
Okay.
First support is stock. Second support is fixture. Third support is the marketing support. Whatever marketing required by any particular store, any particular region, accordingly that will provide that marketing cost also. That will be a company. Fourth is the branding, and fifth is signage.
Fifth is
signage.
signage. So
Yeah,
उसका भी
and
इन्वेस्टमेंट
stock-
आप ही करते हैं.
Yeah. Stock, fixtures, marketing, branding, signage. These are 5 terms.
Okay.
It's all paid by company, whatever cost.
Great. So guys, I would say this is an equal partnership जहाँ पे कंपनी सारी इन्वेंट्री कॉस्ट बिल्ड इन करती है. अगर आपकी इन्वेंट्री की रिक्वायरमेंट हायर भी है, यू नॉट चार्ज हायर फॉर दैट सिक्योरिटी. ओनली अगेंस्ट द 15 lakh सिक्योरिटी the company gives you the ongoing supply at these outlets. दूसरा, आपको कंपनी साथ में इन्वेस्ट करती है फिक्चर्स में, आपको इन्वेस्ट करती है. द इन्वेस्टमेंट इन फिक्चर्स, साइनेज, विजुअल मर्चेंडाइज जो एक आउटलेट में रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, वो तकरीबन 4-5 लाख रुपए का इन्वेस्टमेंट है, विच आइडली फ्रेंचाइजी इज रिक्वायर्ड टू डू. वो भी आपको कंपनी आपको करके देती है. सो रियलिस्टिकली आपका जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है वो सिर्फ आपके इंटीरियर्स के ऊपर ही है, बाकी सारा आपका रिफंडेबल है, सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट जो आप देते हैं.
And this is one more plus point. For a inventory purpose, we always watching in our stores what is moving, what is not moving, what is the fast mover, what is slow mover. So merchandiser are sitting in an office, they always do working to stores. They always sending emails to stores कि आपका ये article कम बिक रहा है, ज़्यादा बिक रहा है. For example, if any article which is selling good in Jammu but is not selling in Punjab, so what we will do, we will transfer that whole stock from Punjab to Jammu, and the logistic cost also paid by company, not by franchisee. Sure. Whatever transfer cost, whatever logistic cost, cartons cost, tape cost, everything paid by company, not by franchisee. So we always control on the merchandising part कि अगर कोई franchisee store खोला हुआ है, उसके यहाँ पे क्या बिक रहा है, क्या नहीं बिक रहा है, whatever they required, we immediately took actions.
Very helpful, Mr. Singh. I see a lot of questions coming in, friends. मैं सारे questions आपके लूंगी. So quickly recapping, आपका जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है तकरीबन 25 लाख का इन्वेस्टमेंट है. 800 स्क्वायर फीट इज द एरिया दैट यू नीड. एंड आपका जो इन्वेस्टमेंट 25 लाख का है, इसमें सिर्फ सिक्योरिटी डिपॉजिट है जो कंपनी को आप देते हैं 15 लाख का, एंड 7 से 8 लाख रुपए आपका इंटीरियर का इन्वेस्टमेंट है. 5 लाख का इन्वेस्टमेंट कंपनी ओवर एंड अबव करती है आपके आउटलेट के ऊपर. नाउ कमिंग ऑन द अदर ऑपरेशंस एक्सपेंसेस, मिस्टर सिंह, इफ यू कैन आल्सो एक्सप्लेन क्या टिपिकल हमारा ऑपरेटिंग खर्चे हमारे क्या रहते हैं फ्रेंचाइजी के, एक चीज. दूसरा, हमारे एक एवरेज स्टोर का थ्रूपुट क्या होता है, बिकॉज रनिंग करंटली 60 लोकेशंस एंड आई सी वेरी वाइड स्प्रेड. आपका टियर 1 में भी है, दिल्ली में भी है, and tier 2 locations like even Tinsukia, and smaller cities where you currently run. So if you want to even advise क्या हमारा efficiency रहता है, and साल का कितना stock rotation हमारा रहता है इस format में.
So here we are on top performance upper north. अगर मैं अपने upper north के stores देखूं like Jammu, Punjab, so they are very good performance. They are doing very good business. If I talk about an average store, so we are doing approximately 6.5 to 7 lakh rupees per month per store. So they are doing well. Okay, so stock movements may see it's a depends on a store to stores. For example, if any location that is in a Chennai, either South India, whereas winter is not moving, only summer is moving there. So we are not putting any winter article over there. So we are putting only summer article there. Secondly, when we open any new store, any location in Pan India, so before opening, we do always R&D for that particular location. For example, that location is based for apparel based market or a footwear based market. What is the selling, what price point over selling there, what categories over selling there, gender wise contribution over there. So when we are going to open any new store, so before opening we do all the R&D over that. So it will be help की मिलती है उससे. So जब वो store खुलेगा तो from day one they will start to business. So they will so it's like impact ये होगा कि जब पहले दिन store खोला, from day one, whatever customer required in that particular area or market, customer is demanding that stock in the store. So we are having that stock. So it will be a profitable franchisee.
And इससे बाकी खर्चे क्या रहेंगे, मिस्टर सिंह? If I talk about the rental, क्या locations हम देखते हैं? And I saw one of our partners also putting in क्या हम high street देखते हैं. What kind of markets are we looking at? So अगर आप रेंटल का भी थोड़ा बहुत जजमेंट दे पाए, what rental are we looking at? अगर 7 लाख का सेल होता है तो कितना उसमें मार्जिन रहता है फ्रेंचाइजी का, और बाकी सारे खर्चे मिला के हमारे क्या रहते हैं?
So we are offering 27% margin now, plus 1% we are actually added for a franchisee. So total will be 28% margin.
Okay.
So okay, if I talk about rental cost, so as per rental cost, my store rental should not more than 10% of total sale. For example, if store is doing a 7 lakh rupees sale, the rental should not more than 60-70,000 rupees. If the property rental is a 40 or 50,000 rupees, it will be a more profitable franchisee.
Correct.
So out of 28%, he has to spend all the money like operating all the costs. For example, rent, manpower cost, electricity bill, और whatever petty cashes और normal day to day खर्चे जो होते हैं वो 28% के सारा फ्रेंचाइजी को उसी से करना है. Yes.
So this is
So
about 10%.
रेंटल अगर उनका 10% रेवेन्यू जैसे होता है, that is a very good profit.
तकरीबन what we are assuming is and based on our national numbers which are stored us, तो अगर हम 6-7 लाख की सेल लेते हैं so उसमें typically जो हमारा खर्चा होगा वो आपका 60-70,000 is towards rental.
Yes.
And जो हमारा मार्जिन आप बता रहे हैं 28%, this would translate to somewhere around 1.9 to 2 odd lakhs का इसमें आपका टोटल मार्जिन मोटा मोटा
7 lakh का आ गया approximately 1.90, and
Correct.
out of that 1.90 they will get a after deduction of 5% TDS also.
Okay.
For example, any franchisee is getting a commission of 2 lakh rupees, so he will reimburse 1.90. 10,000 will be direct as a TDS.
Okay.
Okay, out of 190 he will pay 60,000 rupees rent and 50,000 rupees approximately salary for staff.
And how many staff members do we need, because it is not too much dependent on
So
staff?
we should start with the 3 staff, 1 manager and 2 staff. That is the
This
initial.
is also not very high on operating expenses like many businesses जहाँ पे आपके operating खर्चे ज़्यादा होते हैं. It comes at a relatively low expense because आपका manpower requirement is not very huge. You need about 3 people at
That's
the.
why I did 60,000 rent, 50,000 salary is equal to 1.10. Plus you can add a 25,000 rupees other expenses like electricity bill or day-to-day expenses in a store, whatever expenses, phone bill, internet bill. That is approximately 25. The total will be 1.35. So for this 7-8 lakh rupees sales, you can earn very easily 40-50,000 rupees. Okay, and my opinion is that कि जो उनका खर्चा है that is fixed.
Correct.
Whenever they'll do 7 lakh rupees, they will earn 40-50,000 rupees. But every lakh rupees, they are getting a 28,000 rupees. For example, till 7 lakh rupees, there are fixed expense. जो उनके फिक्स खर्चे हैं वो 7 लाख रुपए की सेल से उनको प्रॉफिट हो रहा है. And after 7 lakh rupees, when they'll do 9 lakh, 10 lakh, 8 lakh rupees, whatever crossing the 7 lakh rupees amount, so they are getting extra 28,000 rupees margin. For example, if they'll do 10 lakh rupees, so for 10 lakh rupees, they earned 40 or 50,000 rupees till 7 lakh rupees. And उसके बाद जो 3 लाख रुपए उनके पास एक्स्ट्रा सेल हुआ, for 3 lakh rupees sale, they will get extra 28. So they get earn 1 lakh rupees.
इसमें लोकेशंस कौन सी होगी जहाँ पे प्रायोरिटाइज हम करना चाहते हैं? You mentioned some states, but जहाँ पे phase 2 की बात आती है, can we also do it if we get good interest even from phase 2 locations? Would we be open to looking at these partnerships outside the phase 1 cities that you mentioned?
नहीं, we can.
So कौन सी priority cities होंगी, if you want to mention, which are the very important or priority markets for you to enter?
We are looking at nowadays the South India. We should enter in Kerala. We should enter in Tamil Nadu. It's a huge market. Because in North, we are present in Jammu. In North, if somebody want to open a store in Srinagar, there's a very good market. Good potential market. In Jammu region, we have 4 stores. And 5th, we are going to open very soon.
Sure.
And from Jammu, there is a city called Akhnur. It's approximately, I think, 50-60 kilometers away from Jammu. So we are going to open a Akhnur very soon. We already finalized the location franchisee also. And after Akhnur, we recently opened Rajouri also. If somebody want to open a store in Srinagar, it's a good market.
Sure. Thank you. And friends, I'll also request Varun, Agar, if you can also open your camera and say hello to everyone. So friends, we have Varun Singh. He's heading the entire project Pan India for us, and he would reach out to the entire investor group that has come in today. So I see a lot of inquiries coming in, and many of them I see Varun already answering. So I'll take some questions, and Varun, if you can also take some questions. I see some locations, which are mentioned by our investors. So kuch locations mein lungi, and friends, I see you raising your hands again. Aap please Q&A mein likhiye. I'll take these questions, and in case we are short of time, we'll come back to you. Varun and his team will reach out to you, and we'll get specifics and get you on a call. We also have a discovery day that we are planning in the coming week. So all of you who want to meet, visit, speak, come on a Zoom call, telephonic call, जो भी आप करना चाहते हैं, we'll get that organized. And this we are conducting on 14th of April. But having said that, अगर आप पहले भी available हैं, आज भी available हैं, we'll start reaching out to you immediately after the webinar. So I'll take some questions, and Varun, aap bhi dekhna any questions that you think, because there are many, I don't know how many questions we can take, but
Sure.
let me start with Mr. Manish Agarwal. Manishi, I think aapka question answer ho gaya hai. We talked about stock replacement. So entire stock inventory is responsibility with the company,
Yes.
and they would manage that. Capex is something which the company requests, ये आपकी investment होती है, and बाकी तकरीबन 5 लाख का investment fixtures का जो interior का part होता है, company invest करती है, so that's their investment in the business.
Yes.
And I have Mr. I don't know, it's some company name, Jargon Solutions, but some company based out of Haldwani, and they're looking for a Lotto franchisee in Haldwani, and
We can open it. We can open it.
We can open.
Yeah.
And आप ये भी
Yes,
पूछ रहे हैं कि SSIPL also sells multi-brand. Friends, I want to clarify here. ये दो opportunities की बात हो रही है. आज हम सिर्फ Lotto की बात करें, but their company also has a brand which is Sports Station, वो
Yes.
multi-brand outlet है. अगर आप उसमें भी interested हैं, you can reach out to us. We'll help you with the location, investment details on that. So दोनों
Ma'am,
अलग
We are
अलग.
looking for location in
Ma'am, I
Haldwani.
answer.
If anyone interested in Haldwani, we can
In
go ahead.
Haldwani,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
in Haldwani,
Yeah.
we have a sports station already. Already this outlet is there. Yesterday, I have a
Newly
query
opened.
regarding the Haldwani for a sports station, and the sports station is there. So we can open it there, the Lotto exclusive store. In the Lotto, there is a beauty. We can open it the factory outlet store, FOS store. So
Yes.
Lotto have, very good uniqueness. In sports station, there is a no the factory outlet option, but in a Lotto,
We can
the
open it.
investor can open it the factory outlet. Most of the time the sales are going on that, and in a highways, as if now in a main potential area, the FOS stores are doing very well. The factory outlets doing very well, very good sales.
I
So
also
in
see some
Haldwani, yes,
locations.
FOS can be happen.
Great. So guys, even for a factory outlet,
ma'am.
कुछ locations हैं which we have marked, and we would be open in these cities. And ये independent franchisees हैं दोनों, and exclusive stores हैं. That was one question I saw coming in. These are exclusive Lotto franchisee. आपका exclusive outlet होगा. These are EBOs we're talking about. And I also see, Mr. Vijay Raja from Rewari. He says he has a location and a very prime location, which is about 1800 square feet. And he would be happy to discuss on that location. Vijay ji, we can discuss on that location. And this is a franchisee on franchisee owned. अगर location हमें समझ में आती किसी franchisee को चाहिए, we can come back to you. But company is not taking any properties on lease at this point in time. But you can reach out to us. If we find the location appropriate, we can suggest your location to one of our interested partners. Sunil ji, Bangalore open है.
In Rewari, if we'll talk about Rewari, there's a one market that we call brass market.
Correct.
So if you go to Rewari
Yes.
only, and there's a mall also in Rewari, I forgot his mall name, whatever. So mall is not happening good right now nowadays, but if you go to a brass market, that is good. If anyone want to open a brass market, we are ready to open tomorrow only. We are ready.
Great. And so
And so, ma'am, I have to say one thing. We have a lot of queries here, and most of the people are interested to go with the franchisee. So I have to say that मेरी request है, if you don't have any location, आपके पास space नहीं है, so we are the expert. We have a Remax India team. We are the best real estate acquisition team. So we are here to support you for the location also. So you no need to worry. We have a complete platter for you. You want brand, we provide you the Lotto brand. You want property, we will provide you the property for a lease or rent basis. So any query you have, we are here to give you the solution in a one roof.
I'll also take very important question which Manishi has asked, and he's a very senior partner of ours from South, and he's worked his entire life in retail, and his question is overall margins, is the franchisee getting any margins on online sales? जैसे online अगर हम omni channel
Yes.
fulfillment होता है.
So there is two margins. One is the offline margin, online margin. Offline margin we will offer 28%, but online will only put a 10%.
Okay. Fulfillment आपके पार्टनर करेंगे, but sales वहां से generate होंगी.
Yeah. So
Demand वहां से generate होगी.
There is a process. So any channel like Flipkart, Amazon, Mantra, whatever channel, so their customer are placing an order on that channel, so that sale reflecting in our store. तो स्टोर में जो सेल रिफ्लेक्ट होती है, तो स्टोर वाला स्टोर के बिलिंग सिस्टम से वो बिल करेगा for any franchisee store. So they will do bill on a POS system through that particular portal. Okay. Sure. So we recorded that sale in our system. So whenever we are working for a franchisee commission, so we intimate to franchisee also. There is an offline business and online business. For offline business, you will get a 20% this margin, and online you will get a 10% this margin. So
All
we
right.
implement to franchisee also in that time.
Sure, that's
You will get
interesting.
28% and 10%.
Okay, and that's very very clear. And
Sir,
how do we treat जैसे हमारा end of season sales होता है, उसमें भी कोई contribution हम करते हैं?
But in terms of what, ma'am?
जैसे आपका कोई भी discount या promotions है या end of season sale हम करते हैं, तो उसमें कोई
So whatever discount, either we are putting 100% discount, 90, 70, whatever discount, that bear by company only, no franchisee.
अच्छा सारा
So
discount
franchisee margin are fixed 28. So if we are putting for example, 80% flat discount, due to that store did 20-30 lakh rupees. So they will get a 28%, nothing else.
Okay.
Whatever discount bear by company, no franchisee.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Sir, I have one more concern. Sir, regarding, ma'am, I have one more concern regarding the stock. Most of the people are saying, okay, sir, I have, stock, the stock is not selling. So, sir, what is exactly your sale or return process SOR? So
This I already cleared the starting of this time, because I already told to ma'am also, see, we are focusing slow mover, fast mover. So if any article, if that is slow mover in a Jammu, for example, that will be fast mover in Punjab or Haryana or South. So we always do working on that. We always watch on every store with the inventory part, because inventories is a big investment. We are putting a 50, 60 or 1 CR stock to any store. That is a part of investment of company. So companies also, वो देखती है कि मेरा investment जो किस दुकान पे हो रहा है वो किस way में हो रहा है. So किसी ऐसा नहीं होता कि we are putting any stock to any store, वो मेरे लिए हमेशा fast moving रहेगा. That will be not a dump stock. So उसकी वर्किंग के लिए we always do transfers. We always do transfer. For example, any store उसमें एक आर्टिकल है, ABC आर्टिकल है, which is a fast moving article, और मुझे पता है कि मेरा वो ABC आर्टिकल की वजह से मेरा franchisee earning money and he's earning commission, he's happy, satisfied. So we always try out कि जो उस दुकान में बिक रहा है, we'll put that basically specifically article in that stock. So that will work.
I think there's one question I would like to answer that, and Mr. Singh, आप भी अगर आंसर करना चाहते हैं. And the question is, why is company charging 15 lakhs refundable security deposit? And then this is very very important. Generally companies दो तरीके की फीस चार्ज करती हैं. या तो आप security deposit आप देते हैं कंपनी को, against which the company gives you stock, और दूसरा है आप सिक्योरिटी नहीं देते हैं, आप उनको जो भी इन्वेंट्री आप लेते हैं उसके अगेंस्ट आप उनको डिपॉजिट देते हैं. इन दिस केस जो कॉस्ट ऑफ इन्वेंट्री है वो 15 लाख से ज्यादा की है जो आपके आउटलेट पे रखी जाती है.
So here I would like to say that 15 lakh rupees security, you can see as security, either you can see as a security against stock also. It depends.
Right.
So initially I just told you when we are putting any stock, so it depends on a store business. अगर दुकान का बिजनेस 6-7 लाख रुपए हो रहा है, we are putting a 56 lakh inventory. So initially we just see कि उसका बिजनेस 7 लाख से 10 लाख हो गया. So for 10 lakh के बिजनेस के लिए I have to improve my inventory system also.
Rotation.
So from 50-60 I have to go 1 CR, 1.5, 1.2, whatever amount. So उसी लिए हमारा जो एक सिक्योरिटी है वो 15 लाख ही रहता है. We are not increasing security. या तो इसमें ऐसा होना चाहिए, अगर कोई फ्रेंचाइजी आपसे क्वेश्चन करता है, फ्रेंचाइजी इंक्वायरी आती है, तो अगर हम 15 लाख में जो सिक्योरिटी दे रहे हैं, दैट इज बेस्ड फॉर अ स्टॉक 15-60 लाख रुपीस. अगर हम उस स्टॉक को 1 करोड़ कर देते हैं, सो वी आर नेवर डिमांडिंग 15 lakhs मोर. यू गॉट इट ना? करेक्ट. तो ये फर्क है इसमें. तो दैट यू कैन से इट्स अ सिक्योरिटी अगेंस्ट स्टॉक एंड व्हिच इज 100% रिफंडेबल. और प्लस आई वांट टू ऐड मोर वन पॉइंट हियर. हमारी दुकान में जब इन्वेंट्री होती है, सो वी हैव अ एक्सटर्नल ऑडिट टीम. ओके, सो दे गो एवरी क्वार्टर टू स्टोर्स एंड देयर इज अ प्राइस ऑडिट. दे हैव ऑल द रिपोर्ट्स रिगार्डिंग स्टोर इन्वेंट्री कि उनके पास क्या माल है, क्या माल नहीं है. सो वो मॉर्निंग में नॉक करते हैं शटर खुलवाते हैं, डू इन्वेंट्री. उससे देयर इज अ वन प्लस पॉइंट कि अगर किसी इन्वेंट्री में या किसी स्टोर में कोई लिफ्टिंग हो रही है या माइट बी चोरी हो रही है या कोई स्टॉक मिसमैचेस हो रहे हैं, ऊपर नीचे हो रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से फ्रेंचाइजी को भी अपना इन्वेंट्री सिस्टम करने में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, दैट वी आल्सो टेक केयर.
ओके, इट्स हेल्पफुल. एंड आई सी सम सिटीज में लूंगी, इन वरुण आप भी इसमें ऐड करना. महाराष्ट्र, आई सी सम कंपनी हैज जॉइंड इन एम्पावर सॉल्यूशंस महाराष्ट्र में, देख रहे हैं. वी आर ओपन फॉर महाराष्ट्र. I also saw somebody from
Yes.
Bangalore, Mr. Sunil Kumar. Sunil ji, Bangalore important hai, and जैसे Mr. Singh ने बताया, South is a focus territory for them. So Bangalore we are open for, and and I see somebody from Rewari, we did answer that. So Ahmedabad is Nishant Raja. So Ahmedabad bhi open hai Nishant ji hum. So guys, keep writing your cities. Mostly all locations we would be looking at operating or opening another
So,
outlet.
here I would like to say, so nowadays we are running 60 stores. So our target is touching 100 till July.
But 40 stores हम ऐड करेंगे तकरीबन 3 से 4 महीने के अंदर अंदर.
Yeah, so we are in that speed.
Right.
In this April also, if I'm not wrong, in April also we are going to open at 8 to 10 stores.
एंड इसमें एक स्टोर से दूसरे स्टोर के बीच में क्या, बिकॉज एक सिटी में कई बार हम एक से ज्यादा लोकेशंस भी खोलना चाहेंगे, सो अगर हम
I just told you ना, we have
Right.
4 stores in Jammu.
करेक्ट, तो डिस्टेंस क्या रखते हैं हम, एक लोकेशन जो हमारी है उससे दूसरी स्टोर की लोकेशन का डिस्टेंस आइडली क्या रहता है?
It depends, 4 kilometer, 5 kilometer, depends. Because if we have, see, in any city you have potential, so you can open multiple stores. There's no harm for any location, I don't think so. Because अगर आप किसी स्टेट के अंदर या किसी सिटी के अंदर लगता है कि मेरा पोटेंशियल है, ब्रांड का पोटेंशियल है और कस्टमर डिमांडिंग ब्रांड, recently we opened store Udhampur.
हाँ जी.
Have you heard about Udhampur?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so recently we opened a store in Udhampur. So we are looking for not any good business in Udhampur. So as we started, it's beating couple of stores, doing very good.
Sure. ठीक, मेरा क्वेश्चन है which is from Mr. Hitesh Kwatra. He's also one of our partners. He wants you to elaborate on the point where you mentioned about the ROI. If the franchisee wants to withdraw, अगर हमारा withdrawal होता है before the agreement term comes to an end, तो उसको हम किस तरीके से treat करते हैं? What is that he's expected?
See, there's are two terms. One term is like franchisees winding the business. Okay, and secondly, we are doing an agreement 3 plus 9 years agreement. Okay, if 9 year completed and franchisee don't want to be run the store, आगे नहीं चलाना है उनको, they want to wind up, so there is a process. For process, तो उनके स्टोर में जितना भी स्टॉक होगा, they will return to warehouse, either to other store, whatever plan.
Sure.
उसके बाद उनका एक रिको बनेगा स्टोर का, सिस्टम का, इन्वेंटरी का, कैश का, कार्ड का, हर एक सिस्टम का रिको बनेगा. एंड उस रिको को मैप करने के बाद उनका पूरा प्रोसेस खत्म होने के बाद then we will go ahead with from the different department, account से, inventory से, कि वो store बंद हो रहा है, you go ahead, there's no issue, nothing is clear. So immediately we will then fulfill after this.
Sure.
Without hassle, without timing.
Sure. Varun, I'll request, I still see a lot of questions. I'm reading, these questions. बहुत सारे questions हैं. दो दिन से इकट्ठे लूंगी.
I just told you ना, आ गया लोटो, छा गया लोटो.
Yes, a lot. So एक क्वेश्चन है, अगर because we talked about the SD, which is security deposit, ये पूछ रहे हैं अशोक जी, क्या हम BG दे सकते हैं, बैंक गारंटी दे सकते हैं security deposit के against, or it has to be security deposit?
It will be security deposit only.
Security deposit ही लेंगे, बैंक गारंटी नहीं लेंगे.
No.
And इसमें स्टोर की
we are going for
हाँ, फ्रंटेज और हमारा स्टोर का जो फसाड है, I saw a couple of questions on that also. तो कितना हमें एरिया चाहिए? Is there a requirement, how big the facade should be?
Facade should be minimum 15 feet.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. So Varun, if you want to take any questions, and friends, I request once again, we'll reach out to all of you. जो भी आपके questions है, because I'm seeing many of you asking on the financials, breakup, margin, all that working has been done by us. We'll share that with you and get call to get more clarity. So Varun, over to you. I see many questions coming in. If you want to take some questions.
Thank you. Anshuman Sharma ji asked for FOS, factory outlet store for Alwar, Rajasthan. Singh sir, we are open for that, Alwar, Rajasthan.
No, we already having a store in Alwar, so we'll not open second store.
Okay.
It's a very small city.
Okay, so other store, other store they can go for other city, other location for factory outlet store.
Either
okay, Jaipur they can go for that.
Yeah.
Okay, right. And sir, I want to understand the margin. 28% margin is there on net sale. Sir, what are the basically breakup?
If suppose 28 is a gross sale. Whatever billing in a
28
system.
is a gross sale.
Yeah, whatever billing in a system will give margin that amount. If we'll talk about a net amount, so net margin will be 25 or 25.5 because after deduction of taxes. So we are giving a gross margin, gross sale.
Okay. Gross sale margin.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Any restrictions in the, you know, if someone's proposing the store and they're saying in the right light or right side or left side there is no other brand. So any restriction, the Lotto can't be open on that area. Some requirement is there. We are you know, focusing some other brand. हमें कुछ और brands के साथ में ही store open करना है. Some any specifications, sir?
See,
Because most of the time everyone have their own property. They want कि मैं यहाँ पर अपना store open करना चाहता हूँ.
See, अगर franchisee के पास कोई store है, he want to open a store, so we'll open it, okay. But our major concern is that my franchisee should be profitable. If my franchise is not profitable, we will not open it. So for any particular location जहाँ पे उनका अपना store है, आसपास कोई brand नहीं है या वो store market से बाहर है, तो we'll go and do R&D first. We'll check कि अगर वहाँ पे हम store खोलते हैं उसका impact क्या आएगा, business कितना आएगा, and मेरा franchisee क्या earn करेगा. अगर मुझे लगता है कि मेरा franchisee earn नहीं करेगा, we'll not open it in anyhow. So हम उसमें franchisee को propose कर सकते हैं कुछ और कि आप अगर यहाँ पे ना खोलो, यहाँ पे खोलो, अगर यहाँ पे खोलते हो तो you will get a loss, you will not earn any amount, सेल नहीं होगी और बिजनेस नहीं आएगा तो सबके लिए लॉस होगा.
Okay, great. Sir, any distribution channel also, any distribution model also available, like master franchisee or some distribution model in the Lotto format?
So nowadays we are not doing any distribution. So nowadays we are working only for two models. One is for EBO and one is for MBO, and that is totally outright business. If somebody want to sell a Lotto in a MBO store, they have to buy from us. No SOR.
Okay. Sir, another point is that we want some, you know, list if any location is there, any store is there, already existing store is going on, and the company is not willing to open a store in that city or that location. So can we get that list? It will be help out to, you know, clearly said to the customer that this city is already occupied and other store option is not available. Is this possible, sir? Singh sir.
Yes, possible. It depends. It depends where he is looking, in which city he is looking.
Okay, so we get the list from your side. This area is already blocked, so you know there is a no scope to open other store. That will be help out.
I will give you.
Okay.
Might be you
Okay.
are touching with
Mr.
Manoj.
Sunil. Yes. I mean.
Manoj will give you.
Okay. Thank you so much. So second, Sunil Kumar ji asking, they are interested for a South Bangalore KP Road. So is this a possibility they can open a Lotto store there? South Bangalore KP Road.
Because
Factory outlet. I think his requirement is factory outlet.
you can send a proposal.
Factory outlet.
So you can send us a proposal with the location, with the property pictures, so we can see.
For sure, sir. For sure, definitely. Sir, Varanasi, UP, we are also open for a store.
Yes,
Lotto.
we can open. In
Great,
Varanasi also
great.
we can open.
And sir, great, sir, great. And sir, Miraj, Maharashtra.
That we can try, because I just told you Bangalore also na. आप जब आपका कोई proposal
Okay. I will receive the proposal and I will share.
So after proposal, we'll send someone.
Sir,
to visit the
any
market.
minimum? Yeah. Please, sir. Over to you.
Yeah, sorry. So after your proposal, we'll send someone to visit the market also. So because
Yes,
I
sir,
can't
yes.
say yes or no, abhi is samay yes or no, it's say very difficult. If I say okay, we'll do it.
Yes.
Because in practically when we visit someone location, it will be kuch ulta hi wahan mil raha hai hame. So if you have any location, you can send it to us, send it to Manoj, so we can send someone over there and do an R&D.
For sure, sir. For sure, sir. What is the minimum criteria? Like, you know, some areas have some minimum height in their shop and some minimum facade width, facade,
Minimum
the
facade,
parameter.
Minimum facade should not less than 14-15 feet. Facade.
14, minimum 14.
14-15, 14-15.
Okay. So minimum is 1.4
Yeah.
and max 15 or 16.
Max 15, 16, 20, 80 depends.
Okay. And sir, minimum height, beam to bottom.
That should not less than 15, 14, 15 feet, 15 feet, because our fixture height is 8 feet.
Sir. Okay. So sir, minimum height is
15,
8.
16 feet.
15, 16 feet. Since 15, 16 feet, you know, it's a very huge height. Most of the time we receive the heights like 9.5 or a 10 feet in the stores.
So that
Most of the time
minimum,
we have seen.
that minimum should not less than 12.
Okay. So
Because
sir,
our
some
fixture
loft
height
is also
8
there.
feet.
Some 8 feet, sir. Which height?
Fixture height, fixtures. Our fixture height
Fixtures
is 8
height.
feet. Yeah.
Okay. So sir, after this 8 feet, the company will make some loft, like, you know, stocking
We are putting a
some
brandings.
storage. Okay. Brandings is there.
Yeah.
Okay. And sir, if suppose some damage happen in a store and some stock, you know, some damage. So sir, that stocks are already insured.
Is insured, yes.
Okay.
So
So that cover in insured.
there is a process. There is a process.
Okay.
We are sending a stock from warehouse, and we are sending a stock from inter-store transfers also. Okay. If any store receive any damaged product or either any wrong product, so store has to alarm on the same day to us, send a mail to warehouse, send a mail to us, like the मेरे पास ये defective stock आया है या मेरे पास ये खराब stock आया है. So we'll do immediately action on that. So are you talking about these type of defect, or either you are talking about loss of defect, like for आग लग गई या फिर कुछ पानी में आ गया, बाढ़ आ गई, whatever जो भी है. What are you talking about that?
Okay, that depends on the situation.
Yeah, our stock insured.
Okay. Sir, someone have the good property in Brass Market, so its possibilities are
Please
there. They
send
can open
proposal.
it.
I'll try to visit tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow the visit's possible.
I'll visit tomorrow.
Great,
No issue,
great.
yeah. Because
Okay,
we are here to open 100 store till June, July anyhow. So we are in a hurry.
I understand, sir. I understand. So someone said they have seen some properties. The property size is 1200 square feet carpet area, and the area is indoor, and the rental is very high. Rental is somewhere around 100 rupees per square feet. So the
Very
rental
expensive market.
comes up into 1,20,000. So they say if the sales are, you know, somewhere around 7 lakh, so how they can get the profit? So sir, what are the ROI?
See,
Return on investment, how they can cover up that in
so
expenses?
here we can say for Indore is a very good market. I have seen Indore market, very expensive, very good market. So might be that particular location projection be 10 to 15 lakh rupees also, not 7 lakh rupees. If that store will do 10 to 15 lakh rupees business, so 120 is not a bad rental. They will earn very sure earn. So it's depend on the market, depends on the store. So we can't say anything right now, like वो store 7 लाख करेगा या 8 लाख करेगा. So before, I just told you starting of meeting कि store खुलने से पहले we have to see the market, we have to see the location, we have to do work for that. कि अगर हम कहीं पे कोई Lotto store खोल रहे हैं, उस Lotto store का performance कैसा होगा, it depends on the market. अगर वो मेरा core footwear oriented market है, जहां पे मेरे फुटवेयर मेरे आसपास बाटा है, मेरे आसपास रिफ्लेक्सो है, कैलसिटो है, नाइकी है, स्केचर्स है, या मेरे आसपास फुटवेयर ब्रांड्स बहुत सारे हैं और फुटवेयर का सेल होता है अच्छा वहां पे. सो डिपेंड्स करता है उन चीजों के ऊपर. तो मार्केट में स्टोर खोलने से पहले उस मार्केट का विजिट जरूरी है, उस मार्केट का पूरा एक सिनेरियो बनाना जरूरी है कि उस मार्केट में हम कैसे सेल करेंगे और क्या बेचेंगे. सो इंदौर आई होप अच्छा मार्केट होगा वो वाला, वो जो 1.20 रेंटल है, और बिजनेस शुड बी हाई. आई एम नॉट ऑडिबल टू यू. आई एम ऑडिबल टू यू.
We can hear you, Mr. Singh.
Okay, might be Mr. Varun is not able to hear me.
Yeah. My voice is audible, sir?
Yes, it's okay now. It's okay now.
Great, sir. Please. Sir, Mysore, Karnataka, we are open to go? Lotto
Yes,
store?
we can.
Very good, sir. Very
So
good.
I just told
Sir,
you that we are open for everywhere. We wanted to be achieved. We are just looking for a first step 100. We are open for every city, every state. It depends on the location.
And I'll also request
Sir.
and tell you, friends, we might not have too many locations in one city. And in case we are done with that location or that spot, we might not have a second opportunity. Like Mr. Singh mentioned about one of the cities where they already have a location operating, and because the city potential is not that great, they cannot accommodate another partner. So I'll request all of you, and I'm hopeful, from this webinar, see overwhelming response. I already see about, 70 odd inquiries, posted in the Q&A box. So I'll request friends, we reach out to you one-to-one to answer the locations, जो भी आपकी requirement है, business model, and 14th April हमारा discovery day है, but I think we cannot wait till 14th April. I'll request Varun if he can start reaching out to all the people who have joined in today, and Mr. Singh से time लेके आपका हम आज से ही आपका block करना शुरू कर देंगे slot.
And secondly, give us a lead. We also try to visit as soon as possible.
Sure. And that's very helpful. Friends, जो भी आपकी अगर property location है, अगर समझ में आती है, तो वो immediately visit भी उस पे कराएंगे, रेकी कराएंगे, and they'll be able to close that.
And within a month, and after approval, within a month, we'll open store also.
Great. So 1 महीने का turnaround time है, आप finalize करते हैं, 1 महीने के अंदर आपका store खुल जाएगा. So that's what they're doing. So Mr. Singh, since we are, short of time, and friends, all of you, thank you for your response. हम सबको reach out करेंगे one-to-one. आपकी call, meeting, जो भी आप चाहते हैं, हम कराएंगे. But before we close, I'll request Mr. Singh, any message that you want to give to all our viewers who have joined in.
Thank you so much for this. And I would like to say one thing. Lotto is the future realistic footwear brand now. अगर कोई भी लोटो का स्टोर खोलता है, आई एम वेरी श्योर इट विल बी वेरी प्रॉफिटेबल फॉर देम, बिकॉज आवर प्रेजेंस, आवर प्रोडक्ट, आवर प्राइस पॉइंट, इट्स very economical. If anybody wants to wear a brand, so they can go for Lotto. That's it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Singh. And Varun, आपका any message that you want to give?
I want to say that the brand Lotto, yes, it's a very good brand, and especially you have a very lucrative offer also, and that is the major point is you don't have to pay any franchisee fee. Lotto is only charging the security amount, the infrastructure amount, and there is no extra hidden franchisee fee or any another fee. So very beautiful model. Please go with that, and if you need any support, we are there with you. And our best wishes with you, our full support with you, to all.
So hoping
you
for
so much,
getting lead soon.
Thank you so much, Singh sir.
I said hoping for getting lead soon.
Absolutely, I think we'll
Yes,
all
sir.
start getting. And friends, thank you. Gurgaon भी हम करेंगे Lotto के लिए. I see Mr. Ashok from Hyderabad. That's also open, Ashok ji. So I'll request all of you friends, एक one-to-one call meeting हम कराएंगे. अगर आपकी property या location है, उसकी information आप share कीजिए, so that decision making can be faster. And we'll start lining up your slots maybe today itself. जो भी आप interested हैं, please reach out कीजिए. And between today, tomorrow, Monday, जो भी slots available हैं, we'll intimate you. So thank you so much. And I'll request Ashna for your final concluding remarks.
Thank you so much, Mr. Singh. Thanks, Sonia ma'am. Thanks, Varun. Thanks, all the dear participants for joining us today and sharing so many queries. It's really difficult for us to answer each and every query. However, as stated by Sonia ma'am, we have kept a special discovery day on 14th of April, where you have a chance to meet the team one-to-one. In case you wish to align your call before 14th, connect with us at our business hotline number, which is 97176-83838. Also, you can write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. To talk about this webinar, give your suggestion, feedback about different services, you can connect with us at our different social handles. You can also join Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am at their LinkedIn IDs. We look forward to have suggestions from your side to improve our services. And under our 12 p.m. webinar, we are inviting you to join us for GD Goenka. That's the brand we are bringing on Sunday afternoon, 12 p.m. Do registration right now with us. Registration can be done either by connecting with us at our business hotline number or go to Facebook page where we have shared the registration link. Thank you so much once again for joining in today. Have a very safe day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.